Hello viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching from. Welcome to my channel, Nigeria in Germany. If this is your first time on this channel, please kindly like, comment and subscribe to grow this channel for me to be able to bring you more trading news. Now, let's get into today's discussion. Rising tension between Mohammadu Buhari and the APC presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with words being swung at both ends. As you all know, guys, Buhari has been going around on different interviews saying he is going to make sure Nigerians are going to have a free and fair election, even though if that is what Nigerians are going to remember him for. And is not going to allow any party to be favored or marginalized during the election. President Buhari has urged Nigerians to vote for the candidates they see as the best candidate to take the country forward. So guys, with this speech from President Mohammadu Buhari, I feel saying this president he try distance himself with any party or to favor anybody for this election so that everybody go look and say him now person say is he try make sure say better person that go enter this position at the long run. So we could see here from Buhari himself more say understand what he really feel for this election time.
Aim is to make sure that Nigerians believe that we respect them as an administration. So Nigerians should vote for whoever they like from whichever party. Nobody will be allowed to mobilize resources and thugs to intimidate people in any constituency. That's what I want to go down into.
From his recent policies on changing the Naira notes, just goes to show that he doesn't want politicians who have stocked billions of cash in their homes waiting to buy votes on election day or mobilizing thugs in polling units. So I think Mohammadu Buhari got it right there. Let's hear from him to know what he has to say about the Naira notes and the present situation in the country at the moment. So let's go.
So this change of currency, I think there will be people a lot of money. But time has been given from October to December, 3 months is enough, whatever money you have, to get it changed through a legal system. So I don't know why people are complaining about it.
So despite the complaint, there's no going back on the policy?
No, there's no going back. There's no going back.
I think that is a good strategy by Mohammadu Buhari for changing the Naira notes for this purpose. But the banks are making life difficult for the citizens in the country. Coupled with the fuel scarcity, it's becoming unbearable for people to get to their destinations and to do business. With no cash, no fuel, it's a pain to everyone. We plead with the government to take a drastic step to solve these problems before people start dying all over from left to right. The central bank should disburse the new notes to all banks nationwide and give an order so that all banks nationwide should be giving people new notes so that they'll be able to live and sustain themselves and do business accordingly. The EFCC and the police force should help as well. It's not meant for the CBN alone. Meanwhile, with all these new policies from Mohammadu Buhari, it does not sit well at all with Tinubu and the rest of the APC camp. So now Tinubu has been going around throwing shades at the presidency, saying a lot of things from his mouth, and some other people like El-Rufai that are coming out to say there are some aiding people that don't want the party to win the election. So I'll leave it for you guys to hear from his mouth, and let's hear what he has to say.
I believe that there are elements in the villa that want us to lose the elections because they didn't get their way. They had their candidate. Their candidate didn't win the primaries. And I think they are still trying to get us to lose the elections. And they are hiding behind the president's desire to do.
You heard it for yourself, guys. From El-Rufai's speech, you can notice or you can indicate that there is problem or a division or section in the APC camp that is not going well with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So now I think this is a sign that both parties of APC and PDP, they are unstable at the moment, which gives Peter Obi and the Labour Party an advantage over both parties, because right now the momentum the Labour Party and Peter Obi are moving man, they are trending and they are dominating many states in the north, south, east, and west. So, guys, the presidency has quickly debunked all what El-Rufai has come to say, that there are elements trying to sabotage that.
One thing I can assure you is that no matter who, this administration is focused and determined to ensure a free and fair election. And I think this administration and those that matter now, who are the most important person in this administration to me is Mr. President. And I think he has shown by words and by deed that he is committed to a free, fair and credible election. And fair, free and credible election actually means not favoring anybody or disadvantaging anybody. Now, and everywhere he goes, he makes that very clear. Even as recently as Friday, when he was in Dara, he said the same thing. So if there's anybody who's working against any candidate, we don't know officially.
Yes, that's like Mohammed speaking on behalf of the presidency, trying to debunk any sign of division in the APC camp. And as you all know, that's like Mohammed of Nigeria. So let's move on to the next one. Meanwhile, many Nigerians are having mixed feelings about the situation in the country and having expressed their frustration on social media. I mean, not be smart thing. The social media catch a lot of fire for this Bola Tinubu and Mohammadu Buhari while they get. So let's see some of the reactions on social media. Let's go. This one says, Buhari needs to win the best president in the month of January. Bubu is seriously tormenting APC. He unleashed Operation Sea Water to wipe off Tinubu's boys in Lagos. My belly just dey sweet me. Things are getting interesting. I didn't know this happened. Wow. Let's see what's coming up next from more people. This one said, after insulting and attacking Bubu during the day, the wicked went with his cohort to beg him at night. If Bubu changes the date for old currency usage, he has achieved nothing. The reason for the new currency is to catch thieves who stack cash at home for vote buying. Okay, this is from another popular Twitter. It said, before the primaries, Buhari made a soft appeal to APC governors to allow him choose his own successor. Then Tinubu went behind his back and changed the rule midway with Emil Lokon, and he did that in Abeokuta. He dares Buhari in Abeokuta. I don't think Bubu has forgiven him. We have another one here coming from Twitter. It said, Buhari needs a legacy badly and an election where anyone other than Atiku and Tinubu wins favor him. Then he can have some bragging power he desperately needs at the moment. The leading candidate is not one of them. He will not use state machinery to favor those two. Let's just hope so, because at the moment, Peter Obi is the only candidate that every indication is showing that is going to win this election, and let's see what happens come this February. Okay. And this one says, some APC charlatans wants to go against a city president. Now here we will know say Bubu will not be Mumu. Exactly, the man knows exactly what he is doing, and it pains me that it is at the end of his tenure is trying to make things right. But anyways, we are going to accept what we see from him, but they can do better. Let's hope they do better for the people, and Nigeria will come back to where it used to be. Okay, let's take another reaction from another person. And this one says, over 516 people from Niger, Togo, Cameroon are arrested with PVCs in Kaduna alone. Now, wow, Jungle Don, they matured. There are lots more response from people, but these are the few we can take for now. So I think we have to drop it here because this video is becoming too long. And I thank you all for tuning in to this channel today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, kindly drop your comments on the comment section and like this video. And if this is your first time here, kindly subscribe to grow the channel with me together.
Nigerians are asking, and then again, a house divided against itself cannot, if the party itself does not believe in their own candidates, why should Nigerians believe in their candidates?
I'll take you up on that. A house divided cannot stand. We'll take another.
And he said, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is his Khalifa, is his successor. That was Jos. After that, the next big rally we had was Kano. And I saw the president. I said, Mr. President, you are not in Kano. Kano is your place. People of Kano love you. He said, I was not invited. I was not scheduled.
To change and torture, move the exchange rate from 200 to 800. If they have repaired it, if they have arrested this, we won't be where we are today. We will be greater. They don't know the way. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to do.